care what that says. Hey, what's going on? Got my glasses so I can see. Hey, what's going on, Matthew? How you doing? Good to see you today. You been on long, or you just now just coming on live? Rained out my fishing plans. Oh, so it's raining where you're at? It's actually nice today. It rained this morning, and then the sun came out. Oh, right on. Yeah, the day can go by pretty fast when that's all you're doing, right? You're like, dang, where's the time going? I've done that before. I got stuck on YouTube and just watching it over and over. And yeah, I know what you mean. It's like, it can drain the whole entire day. I just got off work not too long ago myself. I watched a few more of that your one friend's fishing videos. He was out there doing a live on a river catching brown trout. I don't know if that was actually this morning or last night or this morning. I actually think it was this morning, maybe. Thanks for joining my live stream, everybody. Let me know where you guys are watching from. So is that all you did was hang out and watch YouTube all day? Watch the time pass on by? I'd have to be out doing something. I'd have to be out making short videos or something like that. I couldn't be in the house. Yeah. Yeah, I thought he was fishing for catfish, but he said, no, there's no cats in this area, but... Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, so I'm just trying to figure out where I want to go this weekend, because I've got to, if I go up to my place, then I've got to cut the grass out there. Otherwise, it's just, it looks so much nicer when it's all cleaned up. Oh, okay. Where'd you fish at? Do you fish a pond or something, or you fish a river or something like that? You live with your friend. He has an apartment pond. Oh, okay. Hey, some of those apartment ponds do really good. I know there's some places out in Texas that they're some of the best places to fish. I fished a pond one time and had like a butterscotch colored worm on it, and I hooked up to something. I don't know if it was a catfish or what, but it ended up taking a bunch of line and ended up snapping my line. So that's why I started using that. Started using the braided line instead. Less snaps and less fish getting away. Bluegill and other fish, yeah. Yep. Well, that's cool. Yeah, I worked all day, and then I came home, took care of a few things, and just getting stuff ready for this weekend. How you guys doing? Everybody's just looking. So, but yeah, I'll probably go out there tomorrow, Thursday already. So I'll probably go out there and grab the mower and get it going, and then get that acre or two cut, and then I'll have a lot of places to figure out where I want to set up camp. I hope that the weather's not going to be bad too. I hope this weather's going to be a lot better than last weekend. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Hopefully we'll have a nice weekend, not full of rain and yeah. I want some dry weather so I can set up some yurts and check out these new tents that I got. Either that or I'm just gonna figure out something, you know. I've got enough tents. I could probably get some tarps set up, and then because I actually do have a spot picked out this weekend that's in between. It's up on a hill that's on my property, and I've got a bunch of trees all together, so I can set up some canopies in the roof of, or in the just above, like where I'm going to set up my tent and everything. So I'll most likely do that if it does rain. So then this time I'm definitely going to get my drone up there too. As long as we have good weather. Amish country, huh? Amish County? To buy some of that Amish food or what? They got some good food. They got a lot of Amish out here. There's lots of Amish families out here. Mennonite. What are you guys gonna do out there? Yeah, no. We go to the drive-through safari. Huh. That sounds pretty cool. See a bunch of safari animals or what? Oh, okay. Right on. That's cool. Yeah, that's cool. I used to go to the zoo all the time just to see animals and stuff, but I went this 2 weekends ago. St. Louis Zoo. That was pretty cool. My first time being there. But you know what? They didn't have as many animals as the out west where I'm from. They've got so many animals out in Arizona at the zoo there that this place it's got a lot of reptiles and stuff like that. I mean, I didn't really see too many. Yeah, best ice cream. That's cool. So you've been watching any of my videos late today? The one where I'm cooking out of like a bushcraft. What do they call those? Those oh, dadgummit, those stoves that. Did you see the one where I'm cooking out of a tall stove? Yeah, it sounds cool. Yeah, that little wood stove. Put a bunch of twigs in there. Yeah, that thing actually works really good. I got a couple of them, different styles, but they actually work really well. So, but yeah, I'm probably gonna do that again. Probably figure out something like that, and cook something different. Probably cook a steak or two like I did the weekend before. That those steaks are so good. I actually like cooking over those stoves more than the barbecue at home. It just tastes something about being outdoors and out in the outdoors and cooking out there. Everything tastes so good. So, but yeah, it won't be bad if there's storms this weekend. I just want to be able to get set up and then I'll be good to go. So I'll probably go up there Thursday and then get everything mowed and then come back and head up there Friday probably because I got to work this week until Friday, which is fine. You know, make a little bit more money before I head out. I can't wait though till summer gets here. A lot less rain in the summertime. Even if it's hot, I'm okay with it. You know, it's all this mud and moisture and it's nice for a little while, but when it's too much, it's too much because it kills your time. Because here in Missouri, the summers don't last very long, so I don't want to waste my summer. Like one summer we had a really wet spring, and then it just kept on raining a lot in the summertime, and so I couldn't even get out the kayaking and enjoy fishing. So I started getting into other things besides that because how can you have a really good fishing trip every single weekend, and nobody wants to watch anything where you're not catching anything. So I started doing other things and got into this bushcraft stuff and decided to remodel, tear my trailers down and remodel some trailers and make them pretty cool off-grid trailers. That way I can travel and I really don't need anything but the supplies I pick up and take with me. Yeah, that's cool though. Well, then that way it's not always hot. Because that's no fun either. Gotta have that mixture, but gotta have some dry time in there too. People will watch any video you do if you don't catch anything. Yeah, but I don't. You don't want to. You also don't want to be named as that guy who fishes and never catches anything. I mean, watching is one thing, but like really, liking a YouTuber who fishes and catches a lot of really big fish. Yeah, that's totally different. You know what I mean? Where's my other phone? I got this other phone here. Oh. Hey, Bo, how you doing? Thanks for joining my live stream tonight. What are you up to tonight? Couldn't find the Reaper worm you were talking about. Did I show you the Reapers that I have? I could probably, no, I don't want to reboot this. What's going on with my phone? Hey, Brittany, how you doing? Thanks for joining my live stream. Yeah, because I can show you again. I usually just get them on eBay. Right on. Where are you watching from, Brittany? How you doing, RV from Russia? How you doing? Thanks for joining my live stream. What are you guys up to tonight? Check out my channel if you guys want to know what my channel's about. Does that stand for like Arizona or something? Dang phone just now messed around with me. What's going on? That's weird. What the hell's going on with my phone? Alabama? Arkansas? No. Mercy. There we go. You guys just getting off work, or what are you guys up to? It's a little bit early. I thought I'd come on early again today. Instead of waiting until 4 o'clock, but what time is it right now? Almost 4, but right on. It's a good place to be from. Yeah, what else you guys up to? So what are you off the rest of the week, Matthew, or you got to go back in tomorrow? That's weird, my phone messing around. Work again? Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'd be doing too. Till Friday, anyways. Probably should have taken off Friday. Would like to get a jump start on this weekend if I could. We'll have to see if I can even do something like that myself, but it would be nice. Been saving my vacation time for a trip that I'll be taking in September up to Maryland, and probably get some footage, make some videos up there as well. Probably going to Virginia a little bit. I want to visit some places that I used to live. They got really cool fishing streams and rivers up there also, so it'd be pretty cool. Wonder if I just plug my phone in or something. If that's all it needs. Where is my other one? Oh, it's that one. That's probably all it needs. I'll just take this. There's quite a few places, but the best, it just depends on what you're fishing for. Minnesota is really, really good. That's an excellent place to fish. Let's see. I know the fishing is really good back in Virginia too. If you like pond fishing or fishing, some of the lakes out there really well too. There's a lot of fishing out there. A lot of striped bass in Virginia. But just about anywhere you go out here, you can the fishing's really good. It just depends on what you're fishing for. I know that Washington State's really good for trout if you want to fish up in the backcountry. Colorado's really good for trout. Minnesota for smallmouth and muskie and walleye and northern pike. And then I've experienced Virginia for largemouth and catfish and just about anything in Virginia. But I'd probably say in Missouri I really haven't done as well as other places, so I couldn't really put Missouri on the list. But some of the other places I've lived, I did really good. Even Arizona. Arizona's got some really good fishing too. So yeah, it just depends on what you're fishing for. What do you like to fish for? Hey, how you doing? What is that, Green Rescue? Hey, thanks for joining my live stream. Check out my channel if you want to see some pretty cool videos. I do a lot of outdoor stuff, outdoor kayaking and fishing and bushcrafting and camping in pretty cool trailers that I built. So yeah, check it out. Let me know what you think. Where are you watching from? Kenya. It says Kenya on the rescue. Kenya. Where are you watching from? That's probably what it was. Probably just my daggum phone. Yep, that's what it was. Dead battery. Hey, thanks for the hearts. Thanks for supporting. Thanks for supporting my channel here. I do appreciate it. Oh, that's way too. Thank you, thank you, thank you. What else do we need to charge? Right on. Oh, come on, don't fall. Subscribe to your channel. Have a nice day. Hey, thank you. Appreciate it. You have a good one too. We'll see you back here if you want to stop in by again. A little bit later on if you feel like it. This is just like Hangout Wednesday again. Nothing really happening. Just worked all day, so thought I'd come on here and do another live. Kind of keep the ball rolling, you know what I mean? Nairobi. Right on. Well, welcome. Thanks for joining my live stream. Check out my channel. You might like some of those things that we do. Are you into outdoor stuff? Where you come from? You do a lot of any outdoor activities? Like fishing or stuff like that? I'm just getting stuff, looking at stuff, getting it all charged up for getting it ready for the weekend. Just kind of messing with my gear. Hey, how you doing, Andy? Not much, just kind of like hanging out, doing live streaming again, and just getting some more stuff taken care of this week, right now for this weekend. So I'll have enough lights and stuff. I got to figure out my lighting out there, whether I've got a GoPro light that's on, or a light that's on my GoPro. It works pretty good, but I'm just trying to figure out some more lighting. And so when I'm doing my live streams out there, I'll have more light, because I've been watching going over some of my live streams, and it was pretty dark in some of them. So I want to change that. I know I like it when it's a little bit dimmer because I like the amber lights when I do my camping videos. But when I do a live, I want a little bit more light around me. So I'm just trying to figure all that out and make sure this time I'll be prepared with more lights. You know what I mean? Very good. I haven't been live this week, getting ready for a slingshot tournament next week. Oh, right on. Where's that going to be at? Where do you guys do that kind of stuff? Is it Pennsylvania? When you guys go to like a recreational place, or do you have like a designated place that everybody meets up at, like a park or something where there's not where it's kind of like out in the wilderness or something where there's not a bunch of kids. I mean, you got to have a cool place to be using your slingshots, right? Welcome in Africa. There's one thing I used to be into is paintball wars. We used to have a pretty good crew. We'd meet up on the weekends and go paintball hunting and have paintball wars and stuff. That was pretty cool until we couldn't go on this guy's land anymore. It was, I don't know why, but man, now that I have land here, it would be so cool to be able to do that here. It's a gun club. Oh, cool. 120 shooters. Wow, that's a lot of people. Yeah, I used to have all the gear. I mean, you could shoot me just about anywhere and I wouldn't get hurt unless it slipped underneath the mask and hit me in the neck or something, but I even had neck gear and stuff, neck guards. Yeah, I mean, I was always trying to do, kind of be stealthy and not be moving around a lot, and I'd take out a whole bunch of guys before they found me. But yeah, it was fun. It was really fun. I got into it for a little while there, had some nice gear, and then kind of died off. Things, things came up and we stopped doing it, but it was pretty cool. But shoot, now, I mean, we were using somebody else's property, but now that I've got my own, man, I can only imagine. It would be so cool. I'd have to build stands up in the trees and be ready and for have some real serious paintball wars. Need more cords. Guess I can find those ones. Yeah, that'd be cool though. So what else you been up to today, Andy? I wish it was already Friday. I could deal with that. I'd love for it to be Friday right now. Well, that's a good one. That was done. Did you watch that video where I set up my new hot tent, my blow up hot tent? Slingshots and slingshot jewelry to sell at the tournament. No, I'll check that out tonight. Right on. Cool. What are you making your slingshots out of? You ought to try to make them out of like cast iron or something really cool. Put some hand grip on the grip part, and you could probably make some pretty cool designs. You probably make it out of wood, don't you? Some aluminum. Right on. Yeah, that's cool. That is cool, definitely. We used to make slingshots when we were kids. We had some pretty cool ones out of wood. There's this one stream up here that I want to go check out and get my live cam or my live stream. What is it? Underwater live camera. I mean, I went and got this, and so I can probably use my GoPro too. But I've got a camera for ice fishing, and I thought about taking it down there and putting it underneath this bridge where these really cool fish are down there, and seeing what's all up underneath there. Maybe doing a little short video. I was doing that for a little while. I got a few of those kind of videos on there. They're pretty cool. Kind of down there where the fish live and see what kind of fish are around. But this stream just has some really cool stuff underneath it. Crystal clear water. Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty cool. There's a lot of things I want to do. I also want to go do some crawdadding too. So I can come back and make a big old mess of crawdads. Crayfish. I was going to say crayfish, but crawdads. That's kind of what we call them here, but that sounds really good though. Do you like a crawfish boil? So we'll have to see if I can find a place that has a bunch of crawfish. I know these streams have them, but they're not very big. I made a bunch of crab or little baskets too that I can set up and have them, and catch them that way. So we'll have to see, but I'm going to do an underwater live too, like an underwater, not a live stream, but underwater camera. Do a video of catching the crawfish with the baskets. I think that'd be pretty interesting to make. Pretty cool. You got crawfish there in Georgia. Yeah, I know we did back in Virginia too, man. Anywhere we went, we crawdads, but here in Missouri, I've only seen really tiny ones in the streams. I haven't really seen them in the big lakes up here. Oh, okay. Yeah, what's weird is since the water kind of floods around here, we got crawdads in the middle of fields out here sometimes, and you're just kind of like wondering where the heck did that come from. But I guess when the water's up, they make them holes in the ground and they put a lot of water down in there and make mud, and then they come up later on when they want to move and go to go find water or something. But I mean, they're only about that big, I haven't seen any really big ones here in Missouri. I don't know if it's just the fish eat a lot of it up or what. But the streams, they've got a ton of little ones. Use them for catfish lines. Yeah. Yeah, that's cool. Um, I know. I used to live in Utah. We used to go to this one lake that has a bunch of trout, and they had messes and messes of them crawdads. I mean, they're as big as my hand up there. It's kind of a mountain lake instead of like a urban lake. It's kind of you got to go up into the mountains and travel for a little while, and then you'll come to a place called Strawberry Reservoir. And they got a mess of crawdads. We used to go up there and catch crawdads and then come back and broil them all up, eat them up. That was pretty good stuff. Plus in Arizona, they've even got crawdads where I'm from. So I'll have to just keep searching here in Missouri. Might find some. I mean, I've seen them here. I just want to see a little bit bigger ones and a lot more of them, so I can make a pretty good video. And that would be pretty cool. What was his name? Oh, Shane Milne. Oh, okay. Mostly low country boils here. Shrimp, sausage, corn, taters, onions. Yeah. Still, it sounds pretty good. I'm gonna have to go out to Louisiana too this summer. I'll figure out, make plans, make a trip out there. I've always wanted to go back there. You do any fishing, Andy? Like bass fishing or anything? Pennsylvania, don't they have pike out there in Pennsylvania? Oh, you're in Georgia. So you're going to travel to Pennsylvania for that, huh? That's pretty cool. That's right. You were saying you were from Georgia or living in Georgia. My brother was even out in Georgia for a little while back in, I think he was in the 90s. I think he was in Atlanta, Georgia. He was out there for a baseball game. Thanks for the support, guys. Check out my channel if you haven't yet. We do a lot of outdoor stuff, a lot of outdoor camping and fishing and hunting, and we haven't really hunted for a little while, though we do everything else. A lot of bushcraft style camping and trailers, cooking, all that kind of stuff. Lots of kayak fishing even. How you doing, Helena? Helena, how you doing? Thanks for doing my live stream tonight. What are you up to? Yeah, I went to Indiana for a tournament a couple months ago. I travel all over. Cool. Indiana's nice. I like Indiana. I think got a lot of good fishing up there. You said you had a pond full of bass? Yeah, I think you were telling me that. Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's nice. That'd be fun. Definitely like to get out on Lake Michigan. I heard it's a big lake. How did that thing get on there? Daggum ant. What the heck? I've got ants in here. I hate ants. Can't stand those little buggers. Once you see one, then they'll all start coming in once they start finding something on the ground. We've had a lot of rain here. That's what's bringing them all in too. Great pig. Great big. Yeah. Thought that said pig for a minute. Yeah. Big lake trout in that lake. That's what I want to go for. Go for that, and I think they've got walleye too, don't they? I think that's what I was looking up last time was lake trout and walleye. I'm sure they have other stuff in that lake too, but Definitely want to catch some great big old lake trout. Throw some spoons at them or something to catch those big old guys. There we go. Yep. He says, yep. Yeah, I got some pretty big baits for some of those. Willow Beast, Esox Cobra. That'd probably be a good bait for one of them great big old lake trout. These are mostly got these mostly for like muskie and big pike. That's why I started collecting these. Like Indiana's got some pretty big muskie up there. That's what I've heard. But Minnesota, man, that's a great place to go. I know they've got some great big muskie and pike in the rivers there. Dinner time. Catch you later, bro. All right, we'll see you later. Have a good one. You still there, Matthew? Right on. I didn't hear from you, so I thought you already took off. Glad you're here, though. I'm just kind of looking at some baits that I have, kind of thinking about what I want to do. If I want to travel or if I want to just throw some of the spoons in the Lake of the Ozarks and see if I can't get something. I got smaller ones, too, that I can use there. They've got walleye out here, but I don't think we've got northern pike in this lake. But I've got some that a bass would hit. I've got some smaller ones. All different colors and stuff, so it's not just these blues. I've got a whole bunch of different colors that look like shad or minnows or something. But that's one thing I wish I could find out where if we have game, like a lot more game fish out here, like some big game. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to travel, go somewhere where there actually is some. A lot of gold ones. That's probably well, it's not the smallest spinner bait that I've got, or spinner that I have, but of course I have smaller ones in my other tackle boxes. But these ones are good small baits for like rivers and stuff too. Chartreuse, all that kind of stuff. So. Can't remember where I was watching. They were fishing for muskie with the dogs. I've got some of those great big old Super D's. How you doing, Kathy? From South Carolina. How you doing? Thanks for hitting that like button, guys and gals. I really do appreciate it. What are you up to tonight? How you doing, Creations? What's your favorite bait to use? I've got a whole bunch of favorite baits. I was actually gonna start looking for my favorites, but I don't know where I put them exactly. I wanted to get them out so I could show you guys. I mean, I like big spinners and stuff, big super dogs and stuff like that. I got a whole bunch of those, but I like a lot of topwater. I like it when they hit the topwater too. So I don't know, my favorite bait to throw though out here in Missouri has got to be the wacky worm, because it produces the most fish that I've experienced anyways. I can be fishing all day long and not catch anything using all the baits in my tackle boxes. As soon as I throw a wacky worm on, it's just like, it's a totally different world with wacky worms. It's left and right. Oh, it's so awesome. What's yours, Creations? What's your favorite bait to throw? I'll have to start digging in my other boxes and see if I can't find those other baits. They might be right there. I'll have to jump over there and see if that's the bait real quick. I'll be right here. I'm just gonna look in this box real quick. See if I can find those baits. Man, I gotta show you guys. These are pretty sweet baits. I just don't know where I put them, so I've got to kind of look in these few boxes real quick. I've got some downriggers too for my boat. That's pretty awesome using those, getting them down, getting those baits all the way down to the bottom. Now let me see if this is the box. I've been looking for it for a few days. I might get lucky and find it. Oh, shoot, that's where those went. That's where all my signs went. That's definitely not where they're at, so I'll have to keep looking, but there's my signs. Gotta get those out of the box real quick. I'm still here, guys, just kind of looking for these baits real quick. Oh. Nope, that's not it. That's not it. Dadgummit. Alright, that's not it either. Yeah, just gonna have to keep on looking for them. You guys ever use those HD baits? Those high definition craws? Found my signs. What is that? I get 2 of those? Did get 2 of those. Oh, that's cool. Oh shoot, I gotta get that taken care of. What's the damn date today? Today the 20th already? Glad I found that. Yeah, it's the 20th today. I gotta pay that tomorrow. You guys ever use those baits? Found the lost, what's that? You found the lost bill? High definition craws. They're not as good as my Savage gear, but they look pretty cool. They don't look exactly like well, I guess they look pretty cool though. They just don't have the antenna like, or those, you know, the antenna off their nose like the other ones have. Oh yeah. Well, I stuck the bill right here on top of this, but I guess I stacked stuff on top of it, so yeah, I found the bill. And I'm glad I did. I knew something was drawing me to that, you know, my attention to over this area here. Oh, these are pretty cool. The color I like to use is that black and, oh, these, I don't even have them. They're black and blue flake. The closest one I got is these, it's kind of like these, but Savage gear has them and they're not as blue. They're mostly black with the little blue flake. This has got tons of blue flake in the craws and the back, underneath the belly, underbelly of them. But I just grabbed it in all the different colors that they had. They're pretty cool. I don't know if you can see that color. It's like a green. Almost like a grass green. What's that one say? Maggie craw? Magic craw. It's almost like a grass. I think like a grass craw. They're pretty good though. The bass will hit them. I've got that peanut butter PJ, peanut butter and jelly. Is what they call that. At least Savage Gear has a way better color than these guys. It's almost too pink. Probably good for the spring though. See, this is the color I like to use a lot. If this is the right one, that black with the gold flake. These baits do really, really well here. Have you ever used these power baits? These do really good. Called gillies. They swim like live fish. I'll show you when I'll get one out and show you. This one's pumpkin. These ones do really well. Here's another big bait that I have for like muskie and big muskie. Probably even a pike if you can get one to chase it. And a lot of these big baits too. These big rubber baits with the plastic heads on them. But the body's a rubber. It's like it's like silicone. So it swims. Got the cut in the slit in the side. Pretty cool. Those baits work really well. Times are getting to be 4:42. You still there? I haven't even opened this one yet. Huh, that's weird. Usually I go through them. They smell pretty good too. When you put them in the water and you hook them up with like a worm hook, almost like a Texas rig worm hook, you got to put them in through the side. So you put them in through here, and then they come out through the side. The hook does, and it allows you to pull it through the water, and they look like real fish when they swim, because they got all these little tabs on the sides that go through the water, and then they got these tabs here, so it helps them, little fins, so they help them kind of swim around. Pretty cool. As soon as you drop them in the water, though, they look pretty cool. The bass just love them here. Yeah, they're pretty cool. Little pumpkin one. They all have different smells, but very strong smell. Almost like a mix between a fish and a crawdad. Yeah, I'm getting that fishing fever. I'll have to get out and go fishing pretty soon. Start getting my fishing videos going. Oh, good. This one's done. Doing good. Just cooking supper. What you cooking? What's for dinner tonight? I guess I'll just charge up my light. That needs some charging. There we go. What do you mean it's already charged? Guess it doesn't need a charging after all then. You gonna make some fishing videos this weekend? Just going back on some of these messages. What's for dinner? Kathy says she's cooking dinner. This weekend I will try to do a video at the drive-through safari. That's cool. That'll be fun. Do a video like, yeah, that'd definitely be pretty cool. I still have the zoo footage I gotta edit. And we visited the zoo during the day, and then we hung around, came back at night, and have like a big light display. So that was pretty cool. I made a few shorts with it, but there's a lot of different lights that night. It was pretty cool. A lot of people showed up for that. You could probably leave that off for right now. Let it charge. So many things to charge. It's crazy. But I like my lights. They used to tease me all the time when I was a mechanic, because I'd have to, once the Matco guy come around or Snap-on guy come around, I'd always ask, "Hey, you got any new lights, new designs?" I have just about all of them, but I wanted to see if they had more. I don't know why I collected so many daggum lights back then. Flashlights, work lights. Now I collect LED lights. Crazy. But when the lights go out, they won't go out here. Yeah, we'll definitely have enough lights. That's what I should do. 47, that's charging pretty good. I'll probably just charge this up now. Oh, I will have another backup in case my battery dies on my phone. With that charger, I've only got a few bars left on that, but okay, that one's charged. Remember to close these if they're charged. I think that one's charged too. It is. Okay, those are all three charged. There it is. Dang. Oh, cool. Just got what, 3 more subscribers? Not bad. Gotta have more. Yeah, you like the subscribers and new subscribers? Yeah, it looks like I just picked up 3 more. That's not too bad. Got to keep it going though. What time is it getting to be? Almost 5 o'clock. So who all's in here? Got 3 people in here right now. If you guys want, check out my channel and subscribe if you guys like my videos, and turn on those notifications so you'll get notified so you won't miss any videos I upload. We'll be also doing a live stream this weekend again when I'm out on one of my on my land this weekend. Do another video. Hoping to set up a hot tent this weekend, as long as the weather's good. Hopefully it will be too, because that'll be nice. I think we've had enough rain. He might be in here. I know Kathy was cooking. Matt's still in here. Gotta be one more person in here. Andy had to take off. He had to go eat dinner. But yeah, guys, if you guys come back and re-watch this live, you can go back and watch all my other lives as well. I upload them every night when I'm done. So you guys can go back, leave me comments so I can get to know everybody. And definitely hit that like button too when you guys are done watching the video, if you guys enjoyed watching it. I'm taking off to make dinner. All right, we'll see you later, Matt. Probably be on for a little bit longer. So we'll see what happens. I might just stay on, and if things start picking up, we'll have to see. I mean, I could leave my light. Whoa. What the heck? What started all that? I could just leave it going, though, too. I don't know what just started all that crap. I'm going to have to fix that for sure. All my lights falling down on me. Dang nabbit. I got to adjust my... Holy cow. But definitely check out my videos, guys, and always leave me comments so I know who you are and who's watching the videos. And if you're, let me know if you're a subscriber. If you're not, hit that subscribe button. Hang out for a little while and check out some of my videos too. When you got, excuse me, when you got some extra time. Get off there. There we go. Dadgum. A magnet. I just touched that magnet and it went crazy on my light. But yeah, check out my channel, guys. Watch some of the videos and help me get my hours up on watch time. Especially all my subscribers, definitely hit my channel and keep watching those videos, and we'll be monetized in no time. I'm always checking the stats on that on my channel too to see how much further we've got to go. But I'll be out there in the Ozarks doing another video and a live stream, so hope to see everybody there. Definitely like to see everybody there, though. What is going on with this channel? That's weird. Yeah, I should have another pretty exciting weekend. I love when the weekend comes around. Just get out of the city and get back in the woods. Do some more content, creating more content, and doing some more lives. That's pretty fun out there. I should have a better signal too where I'm going to be going, so we shall see for sure. But yeah, don't hesitate. Check out my channel and you'll see what my channel's all about. If you guys want to come back and watch my videos, that would be great. What happened? Did I break this? Oh, I hope not. No, it just needs to be woken up. What's going on here? It's probably dead. My battery pack must be dead. So I'm going to charge that sucker up so I don't lose all my power. I'll have to charge that tonight because I think I've got everything plugged into it too. So let's go ahead and unplug it all. Since it keeps knocking all my stuff down, all these rubber type cords they make nowadays, they're good and all, but man, they're a pain in the butt. They grab everything. Lemon pepper chicken and noodles. Oh, that sounds good. Yeah, that definitely sounds good. You like cooking? I love it. I love cooking myself. I think one of my favorite things is the homemade spaghetti that I make. You get a lot of compliments on it too. Got to have spaghetti at least once a week. Drums all done. Now I just have those. What else is? Okay, that's hooked up. That. Hmm. Just you and your pup? That's cool. What else do you like to do besides cooking, Kathy? Besides cooking lemon pepper chicken for you and your pup. Your pup doesn't need it though, right? I know my dogs would tear it up if I fed it to them, but whenever I make their meat though, I keep out the spices and stuff. But yeah, too spicy. You like South Carolina? I used to live close to there. I lived in North Carolina, but I liked it. It wasn't too bad. Walmart's got those tents, huh? Must be an Ozark trail. Yeah, I used to live in North Carolina, and then we lived in Virginia when I was younger, of course. But I really liked it out there. What kind of dog do you have? I like it here. Been here my whole life. Get really humid in the summer. Yeah, yeah, it does. It sure does. Dang it, come on. This phone is so slow. But that's the way it is here in Missouri too. It's really hot and humid. My dog is just a mixed breed terrier, and I rescued him from a shelter 9 years ago. That's awesome. Was he a puppy when you rescued him? Oh, that's cool. Do you take him on like trails and stuff, or do you guys go like walking and stuff? I've been wanting to get Bodie out on some trails and get him walking a lot with me. Just been so busy doing everything else that I don't want to do that. But I definitely want to get him out and start walking with him every night if I can, that I'm not working or doing something. Hey man, Bruiser. I think that'd be pretty cool though. Let's see, what would be a good put that down. No, I have a few health problems that keep me from any activities. Oh, that's too bad. Gotta go eat. I'll catch you later this weekend. Okay, sounds good. Thanks for chatting, Kathy. You have a good night. I'm gonna go ahead and end this live, but I'll come back on a little bit later. So check out my videos, guys. Hit that like button and hope to see you guys on my next live. We'll catch you guys later.